Squeaky's on the windowsill, king of the throne. Charlie's got a feather toy, she's in her zone. Doobie's in the kitchen, knocking stuff down. 3 cats ruling this crazy little town.
Guys! I can't get it. Hi! Hey, beautiful! Hey, baby!
In fact, Journey.
Guys, guess what? Her eyes are turning from like the bluish haze to an actual like amber color. It's like she's growing up so fast. My hair. I knew if I cut these things, I'd end up with hair like this. Oh my gosh! I feel like I'm.
I don't know why. But I know I wanted to do it.
My hair's giving you the middle finger, guys. Oh, shush, Pam. Wow. Oh my gosh. I should just like totally spike it. Oh man. And I haven't even had any of the good stuff for about a week. No, longer than that. Oh, good morning, Bubba. Good morning, little beep beep. Hi. He said, Mama love you. He's so cute. She's getting big, guys. She's getting big. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, profile. Charlie's still jealous of her. I was watching Pam clean a minute ago, and I just like had to capture the fact that I noticed the baby's eyes are changing. Party on, guys! Party on! I so look like I'm gonna go start going. Living on a prayer. Halfway there. All he needs the chest hair. Oh, wait. There we go. Got me some chest hair. Oh. Wow. They're probably going to copyright me for the freaking tune. Guys, I need a beer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. Not only do I look like a dude, I look like a dude straight from the 80s. Oh my god. Good morning, everyone. Oh, I was watching Pam clean, and I don't know why. Just all of a sudden, I got a giggle bug. I put that thing on, and I lost my glasses. I don't know where it went. Oh my gosh. I wonder if they're way over there. Because I took it. Uh-oh. You know what, though? I'll make me, if I could find them. Oh, I don't even know where my spare pair is. That's great. Auntie, why do you gotta do this to yourself? Oh, where's my spare pair? Oh, I got me some chest hair. Oh. Hey guys. Well, that's going to be a wonderful adventure until I find them. I'm going to probably have to use my lamp on my phone. My lamp. Found them! Oh my god. Party on! Oh man. Oh, that's just a pin. I still shouldn't have it on the floor. Let's see, what else could I do today besides mock my ability to cut my own hair? Oh man, if you don't laugh about it, I mean, if you do stuff to yourself like that and you don't laugh about it, then you seriously need to get your head out of your butt. Oh, I mean, you could turn it into a comedy or a tragedy, and I choose to laugh. I choose to laugh. Maybe my mom will see it and go, "Oh, we should get your hair cut." That would be nice, because if she suggested it, then my dad would be like right there. We'd go. But like, wow. Oh, well, it's gonna supposedly be 72 degrees today. And Mom hasn't called me over because she screwed her computer up lately. Probably, they're probably mad at me. And I don't care. I'm going to start. Actually, where is that thingy? Here it is. I am going to. Ha 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 ha! Actually, I'm going to go turn that light off and turn this one on. Probably this one too, because who doesn't need some light? I've been recently, and it's been showing up, that dang frog that follows me around, eating basically lentils and rice. It is what? The 11th, 4 days before food stamp day. So, lentils and rice. But that's good for you, so. There's the rice. And I don't I don't measure the stuff. I never do for myself. Oh. But what I do is I've been, and this is what's going to happen all summer, is I cook stuff in the morning, and then when it's cold, and then put it in the fridge. And I know beans and soup and all that stuff should be warm, but do you remember peas porridge hot, peas porridge cold, peas porridge in a pot, 9 days old? Well, I don't mind it cold. I also don't mind it 9 days old, but, well, okay, 9 days old grows mold. Hey, I rhymed again. But I don't mind it a few days old either. I don't mind it at all. Let's add a little milk for some protein. I have this milk left over from when I visited with Pam, but I've been cooking with it because it gives just a little creamy flavor. So it doesn't really stick to the pan, I'm going to put a little butt hair in it. Butter, otherwise known as butter to other people, not real butt hair. No. Oh, the carpet doesn't match the drapes. I put onion powder, everything bagel, and dillweed. Dillweed to me used to be an insult. I don't know why. I would be use dillweed. And then this grinder has steak seasoning in it. But I grind them like pepper. And I think, you know what? I'm going to add this spaghetti sauce to it. I got it at, that'll be good. One of the yard sales, the library in one of the little tiny towns around here gives away food because they're connected to a food bank. So I grabbed some spaghetti sauce, which is basically just watered down whatever. And I wonder, this is horseradish, and no, I like horseradish and all. I get it, and I gotta get some more mayo. I get it to add it to the mayo because that's basically what the sauce at Arby's is. The horsey sauce, horseradish, and mayo. I was going to add it for a little flavor, but it just didn't smell right together. And I've always said to myself that if it smells right together, it's going to taste right together. That did not. Hello, Puff. Puff's at my feet. Anyway, I added the can of the spaghetti sauce. I'm going to add about 2 cans of water. And if it's too watered down for me when I get it done, then I will add some more rice to it because I don't really specifically like a soup. I don't like it soupy. I like it more with more I don't know, just like if you're eating a bowl of rice. Including with the lentils, like I said, they dissolve into themselves and turn into mush. And you can't really, I mean, you can a little bit feel the texture, but you can't really feel them. And then, there we go. Turned it on. Ooh la la! There, I turned it on. There I go, being funny again. Auntie. I couldn't find my phone stand. This thing is just junk. It came with the washer just as packing, and I'm like, and it works. I just set, I didn't do my dishes last night, so it just kind of sets at an angle like that. Why are you not focusing? Well, my phone's being persnickety. Oh, we'll turn that off. Oops. It's going to be dark. Woo! Oh. There you are, baby. Playing with everything. Yeah, I got to get that trash out. It's trash day. It's trash day. I got to get that crap out or she's going to be playing with it all day long. And all week long until the trash comes again. So I could hear the electricity coming out of my socket. So yeah, I had to come over here and check and make sure that it was actually Wednesday. Hopefully they didn't change it on me again. But just getting that just getting that out of the vicinity made it look a heck of a lot cleaner. A heck of a lot more clean. I'm not feeling as on edge as I was. Hey, this is sparkly yarn. Not sure what the plan is today. Like I said, Mom and Dad haven't. Man, I didn't even need Aquanet. Not sure what the plan is today. Like I said, Mom and Dad haven't contacted me in a couple of days. What's the last time I saw them? Saturday, I think. Saturday. I think it was Saturday. But they haven't told me that their computer was messed up yet recently, so I should probably plan on going over there. Because it's on its way. Oh, nasty headache this morning, and I don't think it's gonna rain. I don't think it's planning on raining until the weekend. I'll have to check that again. I'll have to check that. Oh, that's why. Today it's 30. It said right there on the thing it was rain possible coming this morning. 30% chance. And then skip tomorrow. And Friday, 50% chance it's going to rain. So that's where the wonderful headache is. And guess who gets to sleep that off? Because nothing. Nothing. Well, marijuana used to work for it, but I don't have any of that around. Like I said, I don't keep it around anymore. But nothing else worked for it. Migraine medicine, none of that. It's an air pressure thing. I don't think it's migraine. So I get to sleep that off. And I keep seeing my cheeks. They're getting bigger and bigger, and I think I'm gaining my weight back. My hairy chest over there fit a little bit better than it used to. It used to hang off of me, and now it's fitting. That might also be gas because I've been eating lentils for the last week. She likes to put her middle finger up in my face. But yeah, I'm seeing it getting bigger. And I don't know what it is. I'm more active. The more active I get, the bigger I get. It's weird. If I sit at home and I sleep and I eat junk food, whatever, I lose weight. If I get active, get on the bike, go and hang out with people, la 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 la, I start gaining weight. It's freaking weird. So, possibility of it raining is another reason why I have mushroom head this morning. Will you get your finger out of my face? Thank you. She would rather me pay attention to her than you. I'm so glad I didn't do anything more to it, though. Can you imagine? Charlie, look, see, you are the star of the show. You are the star of the show. You see that? Even the baby's way over there. Yes, I know. You're a brat. So, yeah, I don't even know. Like I said, I've been on my bike pretty much every other day. And it just feels like I'm gaining weight. I really don't like your little tiny tongue on me. I really don't like that. I really think you need to stop it. Oh, mosquitoes. So, I gotta figure something out. I haven't been eating junk. It's been lentils and rice. Mosquito? Did I catch it? Sometimes I can. Oh, it's way over there. I see it. It's gonna come back. Ha! Got it that time. Here, you want to eat that? I'm not gonna give that to you. That's gross. I got it that time. I'm the karate woman. I can catch mosquitoes with my bare hands. So can everybody else because there's so many of them. Oh, no, I don't use a scale. I use... Stop licking me. I don't frickin' like it. You need to stop it. I don't use a scale to figure out if I'm gaining weight. I use previous clothing. Now, I can still get into them, but they're snug. So, I gotta figure something out. Maybe I need to go on like a couple day fast. I don't put anything in my coffee. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I put milk in my coffee, but I haven't been because I don't like that milk in my coffee, and that's all I have for milk. And now that whole pan that I put in there, I put a slab of butter this big. You know how big a round butter is, and about that big. So that whole entire pan. And I was putting mayo in it, but I was only putting about a tablespoon in that whole entire pan, and it would last me all day long. So I'm not doing anything different than I usually do. I'm just feeling like I'm gaining weight, and maybe it's gas, maybe, but it just feels, I don't know. This cat, okay, I've got to stop and pay attention to her, or she's going to not leave me alone. Now, why it's critical for me not to gain weight is not my looks. It's because there is diabetes riddled in my family. And so far, other than gestational, I have dodged that bullet. And I'm 51 years old. I should have diabetes right now. My mom had diabetes, but when she had the surgery, her diabetes went away when she lost the weight. And I was dang near 400 pounds when I was pregnant. That's why I had gestational diabetes. But it's still riddled within my family. And like I said, it's not a fat issue. I'm a dumpy old woman. That's what I am. You know, I've heard that older people are supposed to have a bit of a gut. If they don't, then they're not healthy. I'm also not that much of an older person either. But still, Charlie, will you... Oh! It has butthole out of my face. Yeah, I'm going to bring the kitten over here. Haha. Come here, beep beep. Come see the mama. I'll get rid of Charlie. She'll leave. Oh. So, like I said, it isn't a I'm getting fat issue. It's I'm afraid of diabetes. So, maybe I better get on my bike today. I don't even know what time it is right now. I think it was, it's almost 7 o'clock. But it's cold and wet out there right now, and it would not be a good bike ride. However, if I got it done, then I could get the rest, have the day. But if I went on a bike ride now, and Mom and Dad called, I'd have to get on the bike again. Because that's something Dad's been doing. He's been, come on over for dinner, which I don't even eat much there either. Stop licking me. I tell it to her nice. You saw the whole process. This girl has licked me like that her entire life, and I don't like it. I hate their little wet tongues. I hate it. And that one gets on here, grabs my face like this, and starts licking my nose. And licking my face. And I'm like, no! As I drop you. Squeaky pretty much leaves his tongue off of me because he's got Charlie to lick. He is a licker. Licks her. He loves his liquor. Licks her, gives her a bath every single night. And then she'll come over here like this in her little frenzy. And all wet from his spit. Cats are weird animals. I love them, but they're weird. Oh, yeah, that's right. And plus, I can't get out of the bike right now either because I don't know if it's going to be raining. I mean, I guess I could... Oh, he's got his old boot. I was like, what are you scratching on? You better be scratching your old boot. I did that load of laundry the other day when I got the washing machine. I'm waiting a couple more days to do like the big major amount of it. Again, electricity saving. I don't know how much I save when I do that, but it's still. So, and it looks like there's a bit of a dent in the couch because I grabbed it off of there. I was like, you know what? If I'm complaining about that, then I better start there. So it looks like there's a bit of a dent over there and I mean, as in a bit of progress. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm not doing anything different except for I'm more active. Really? What are you protesting now? Her? Ha ha, you fell. Oh, keep going. Keep going. Ew. Yeah, see, it got a little... You gonna love her, Squeaky? See, he's waving his tail for her. Either that or he's just disgusted and he's like, whatever. Get him. Get him, beep beep. Get him, little beep beep. He's playing with you. Get him. Again, I am not doing anything different. Charlie, if you don't want to be squished, you should move. Don't scratch that plastic. I gotta take it off and it ain't warm enough yet. Get him. He's annoyed, but not so much as Charlie is. So there's where I am. I'm worried about that. And laughing at my ridiculous haircut. I think I'd win best prize in a dog in the poodle section in the in a dog show. I got the perfect color. I don't know where hair like this comes from. And Sterling says, "Woo, it's soft." So again, the bigger my hair is, the more of a chance it's going to rain outside. Outside, inside. Hey, man. I don't have any product in it, so it's just like, and it's clean. Oh, I look like Animal the Muppet. I just need a nose. Man, I need to be back in the 80s. This would have been great back then. My hair was not like this back then, though. Oh. Like I said, when you're blessed with stuff like that, you have to have a sense of humor about it. Oh. What are you looking at, Squeaky? What? Mama's just being a little weird. You're so cute. You got something in your eye. What is that on your eyeball? Mama help you out because the other ones aren't grooming you. There we go. Hi, Papa. Hi, Papa. Oh, I got. Oh, I know what it is. Oh, you can get me. You can get me. And get me. It was a tiny piece of styrofoam. Oh, I'm glad I got that out because I know she probably was going to eat it. Yeah, there you go with your little tongue. But Puff left because she decided to come over here. She just got up and walked away. And these two aren't grooming her yet, so Mama's got to pick the eye stuff out of the corners of her eyes. And Mama's got to play with her and give her attention. And boy, does she need attention sometimes. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. There we go. Get it. Get it. Get it, baby. Get it, baby. She's more fun than the other two. Oh, fuddy-duddy. Especially you. What are you looking at me for? Man, he looks disgusted. Hold on. He looks disgusted. Of course, Squeaky's the king of disgusting looks. He has got one of the most expressive faces I have ever known on a cat. Oh, there he goes. I will not be filming him groom himself because he likes to groom down below a lot. I don't know if he's getting anything out of that or if he's just cleaning. Because like I said, he loves his liquor. Oh, here. Ooh. Ooh. Major close-up. Hello. Oh, I think I needed a baby too. Oh, I keep telling them too they had a baby, so is that my grandbaby? Oh, no, it can't be my grandbaby. I can't give it back. I mean, but who would want to? Who would want to give that baby back? Now, she's got really wide, flat feet. I don't know if that's a kitten thing or if that's a genetic thing. Because I think they all stemmed from feral cats that people found or that wandered into their yard and stuff. They're like, oh, cats, and then we'll feed them. Not a bad thing. Just say it. I think that they stemmed from, just feral cats. I know a lot of people that feed ferals. Speaking of ferals, I haven't seen the collar moose. I haven't seen her yet this year. So, but so And she might actually be a special kitty because if she was a feral cat, a lot of those are inbreds. Actually, a lot of cats are inbreds. So, and she's got funky looking shaped eyes still, but she looks like she's pure evil. Her eyes, they're shape. There we go. See, she got a. Oh, she got a look on her face like she's up to no good all the time. Of course, she's a baby. She's a baby. Come here. Come here. See the mama. See the mama. See, mama love you. Won't you go and lick me? She gonna lick my face? No, thank you. Can you hear her? She's got a cute little purr on her. I love it. It looks like I got a one of them rings on me. Those ring lights. It's actually my it's my biggest fan, and it's not so big. Oh, so yes, Squeaky Mommy loves you all the time, every day. So I wrote in Pam's. I didn't do an old Pam on it because her videos are short, and I pointed out to her yesterday. She's like, man, I'm just so used to doing longer videos, and I don't know what happened to all my footage and da da da. I says, hon, you did the same thing I did. You put the camera down and enjoyed the moment. There's nothing wrong with that. But she kept catching me farting. Like every time I say, oh, there's a frog. Well, it was me. I farted. And it's because when I was with her, that is something I did do different. It was about a week ago, so I might have gained weight from that. Is I ate regular food other than what I cook at home, and it makes me gassy. So, okay, I'm going to fart. And you know what? I'm not going to care where I am. I will move away from other people, move out, and if you could hear it, fine. But if you can smell it, okay, whatever. I did just, maybe I should turn that off. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I'm cold, you guys. There we go. I mean, if you can hear it, whatever. Like I said, you all know that I think it's funny. But if you could smell it, then I'm kind of embarrassed about that because it's kind of like being pooped on. And I don't really want to poop on people. It just, whatever. Gas happens. Passing gas from the... Man, I'm on a roll with these rhymes today. So she kept capturing me farting. So I told her on her video this time about her meeting her friend George. Her long lost friend George. It was at night. She was trying to capture the frogs, and I caught one, and she was across the parking lot, like over by where the pond was, and I was by the condo, and I let one, and she caught it on camera, so she put it in her video. And I says, you know what? I'm really not as embarrassed about hearing that than I am of seeing all the way up to the shorts under my skirt in the one scene. That is why Aunt T wears, if she wears a dress or a skirt, she wears shorts underneath. Because if I bend over, all you're going to see is a pair of shorts. So, there we go again. Like I said, it's just a part of life, man, and it happens to everybody. And why make it into such a horrible, terrible thing and bad manners, and it's a normal body function. I mean, like I said, you can move yourself away from people, but why do you have to like hide the fact? Why do you have to hide that fact? Why do you have to hide normal body functioning? I mean, I'm not certainly not going to go sit on the toilet and you can hear the whole percussion band going dot dot da 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 or whatever. Oh, and I looked it up. That's not a copyrighted song, so I can go around and do the circus song all I want, which I do. These cats, it just, I get frustrated and stuff like that, and I just go watch, they'll slap me with it anyway. They'll be like, well, it is copyright somewhere in the world in East Abu freaking Kadada, whatever. I found Squeaky's feather, but I think so did Beep Beep. I give people, if they don't have, if people feel very uncomfortable, like I kind of feel uncomfortable if like somebody like Journey or my grandnephew's age were running around yelling, where's Doobie? I tell people, call her Beep Beep. If you don't want to call her Doobie, because it is kind of a controversial thing, but I do have a past with it. So, but seriously, if you don't feel comfortable saying Doobie, say Beep Beep. That's what I do. You've seen me. Come here, little Beep Beep. And she answers to it. She also answers to Doobie. She answers to her name now, which is amazing. And I better go check that soup, because it doesn't take so long to cook. That's another reason why I've been eating a lot of lentils, is because it just doesn't take so long to cook. It takes as long to cook lentils as it does to cook rice. So, where's that piece? I put you over here. Ask me about my boho, my shirt from Pam, and ooh, well, it's boiling. Ooh, it smells like spaghetti, guys. It smells good. Gonna be a little different than what I'm used to, because again, I was putting mayo instead of spaghetti sauce, but I figured that'd be a nice change. Lose my glasses, drop my glasses. Da, 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 da. Day in the life of Aunt T. And yes, I turned my lights out. I did a thing last night. I ran out of my nano tape, which I'm really sad about. But I switched my night lights around. So 2 of them are pointing this way and 2 of them are pointing that way. And I got them reflecting off of some CDs. And it actually made a pretty bright light. That's, 4 little LEDs. Not hurting anything. Let's see. Stay weird. Oh, no, I don't turn that on a lot. I probably should unplug it even. But that's how life is, I guess. I think I just found a really good outro, because I was always putting little pictures here and there and whatever. My intro is a song. What I do is I download every one of those AI things that'll make songs. I'll get one song off of it, and they're like, well, the free trial's over. I'm like, okay, I'm uninstalling you, and I'll go get my other free one. Free. So the intro is an AI song that I had, well, like I said, I had one of them write it for me. So, Squeaky and Charlie, blah, 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 blah. So, I just found out a wonderful outro for it. And you'll have to watch to the end to see. What are you sleeping like that for? Got her head buried. I didn't even fart yet, cat. What are you doing? Doopy doopy doo. Where are you? Mama love the kitty. I hope that's not boiling over. I'll have to check it. So, let's see here. What else do I have to talk about today? I don't know. I better go check that because it sounds like it's overboiling, and it shouldn't be because I don't have that much water in the pan. General rule of thumb, though, if you're doing things like lentils, beans, rice, put way more water in it than you think you need because you probably need more than that. Oh, the pan I have on it actually goes to this thing. Because Aunt T will cook in any pan she can find. And that one works really good for making my soups. It burns the bottom a little bit sometimes if I'm not paying much attention to it, but other than that, it actually does really good at cooking soups for me. So what it is actually doing is the steam is pouring down on it and making it sound like it's boiling over. All I need is another water mess in here. I'm still cleaning up the one in the bathroom. Not water, but wherever the water flowed over, whatever dust I missed is now in the middle of my floor. And I'm like, oh, well, I thought it was clean in here, but I guess not. So that's why what I said yesterday, there's all that crud on my floor. It's because it got in the nooks and the crannies and it flowed wherever, like I guess the middle of the floor, because that's probably where it's dipped in the most. Because again, I live in an old trailer, so the floors are a little funky. So wherever the water overflowed to showed me, well, it's probably clean now. I don't have to dust it for another 10 years. All I have to do is try to stick the hose pipe down the middle of the sink again, and it'll overflow. Now, I think what happened to that is, the day before yesterday, I had this cap off of one of my hairsprays. And I know for a fact it went down there and I couldn't get it. And I think that they are rusted and limed together, so I can't get into the pipe. And if they're not, they might be PVC pipes that Dad replaced. And if he replaced them, I can't get them apart either. He might have made it so I could, though, because, plumbing, you might have to get that apart. Though the one that's in my shower, and that's got all sorts of tie-dye and everything else on it. That's why it looks so gross. With the red on the nozzle and the purple on it's because I had tie-dye that you spray. And apparently it dyes PVC. So anyway, and that's... my bathtub's got that stain on it too, and I think that what's stained on the bathtub actually is lime. But anyway, that little cap went down in there. Now the water will go past it, but it'll go past really slow. So I can't get in there to get that out of there. So I think that's why it overflowed. But again, I took the hose. It was comical. It's like, when you see the hose going like this and it's on. Well, it wasn't flipping around. Hi, Tweaker baby. Hello. Hello. Hello, Tweaker baby. Come on. Gonna lay on my lap and trap me? Hi. Hello? Baby's over by my head. You don't have to worry about her. So, but it was going, and I'm like, whoa! And I put it in the toilet. Not in the toilet, just on the rim, and had the seat down on it to hold it down. And that actually worked really good because it just kept draining down. And maybe I could get my toilet clean that way. No, it's lime and rust. So anyway, it was kind of comical then too. So the entire bathroom floor. That's why when I flipped it over yesterday and said, "All this crud's on my floor," I needed to wait for it to dry so I could sweep it up. Otherwise, you're mopping it up with towels and stuff, right? And you get half of it. And you have to take the towel out and you have to shake it out outside and get the dirt out. And the dirt just never goes away. It never goes away anyway, but you can get the majority of it. But it's easier to pick it up if it's dry. So I waited till it was dry to sweep it, but because it wasn't quite dry when I flipped it over and you guys saw it. And there was a bunch of dirt in my tub. And that dirt in my tub came off of those poopy rugs from seniors right there. You with the big butt. It was him or Charlie, because it wasn't them were logs. They weren't baby. And she's so greedy with the wet food that she won't eat the dry food, so it's not adult poop. I'm using the Squishmallow as a pillow. It's comfy. It'll probably lose its shape after a while because of it. And I would get a big one for a pillow. But again, $30-$40 for those gimmick. And they're not supposed to be pillows. So I'm not paying $40 for a pillow. Oh, and I could have grabbed one of the ones because it was pink and sparkly, and it had seashells, and it was a unicorn, and it had a mermaid tail, and all that for $5, and it was a big Squishmallow. Was it $5? No, it was $10. $5 or $10? I can't remember, but I'm like, 10? If it probably stayed there because it was 10. I'm like, 10? That's still a little bit too much for what it is. So, I guess if I find another one, and I can't be picky. I mean, I guess I can because it's going to be in my home, but if I find another one and it's not all marked up and gross from other people, there's that dang Discord. I got to get out of that. And I've almost uninstalled the game, so why am I getting Discord messages? Again, I like them, and I can understand, the appeal of them, but they're just ridiculously priced. And yeah, 51 years old, playing with toys. I had kids so I could continue playing with toys, and I hang out with kids so I could continue playing with toys. Like in Pam's video, I'm constantly playing toys with Journey. Most of the time, I brought Play-Doh. I know that girl loves Play-Doh. I love Play-Doh. It's fun, and it's colorful. The only thing I don't like about Play-Doh, I hate it. It's stinky. The smell is, but it's distinctive and it's nostalgic. It's like crayons. They don't really smell like anything but crayons, but you smell those and you're like instantly 5 again. And I refuse to actually grow up. I don't need to be old. I mean, I may physically be old, but I don't need to be mentally old. I need to keep going. Hurry up, lentils, I'm hungry. There's a kitten on my head. There's a cat on my lap. And yeah. So I got my trash out. I didn't do my dishes last night. What was I doing? I kept falling asleep to ASMR is what I kept doing. I guess I just sit around and wait for the message of Mom saying, help, my computer's messed up again. Ew. Oh, I don't know what that is. Squeaky, get off of me. It was a beetle of some sort. I couldn't tell. I didn't have my glasses on. It didn't look too much like a tick, but I had just been outside and it felt like it was biting. So I was like, ah! So I grabbed it and I threw it in the toilet. If I find them on me, I throw them in the toilet and I flush them down because they can't swim and they can't breathe underwater. And if you get them in the water, make sure you get them in the water. They're not going to crawl back up and get you. I Googled that the other day too. I'm like, because I don't want one of them attached to like my butt cheek or something because I had to go poop. But it felt like a little bit of a pinch, and I'm like, that's a beetle of some sort. So I started to panic. That's one thing on this earth. Did a tiny tick will do away with your life slowly and painfully. Lyme's disease, slowly and painfully over many, many years. But it'll do away with your life. One little teeny tiny tick will do that to you. So I'm scared to freaking death of them things. For real, man. I don't know if the general population is, but I am. So. Oh. I need to really trim my grass again. It's been about a week and a half. And I'm going to have to get out there with the trimmer and do it because I don't think my little lawnmower is going to do it. But what I need to do is I got to get my Ernie socks cleaned because they're the only socks that I can find right now. Because I don't normally wear socks because I don't like the way they feel. I started liking socks because I like the fact that if you wear them in your shoes, then you can take them off and the stink goes away and you can wash them. But if you don't wear them in your shoes, then you got ruined shoes. So, I mean, I guess that's a win. So, I mean, I guess that, and then I was also wearing them when I was, when it was the ice storm. So I just started getting into wearing them then because it was like really, they were warm and they kept me warm. Gloves too. I don't like clothing at all. I don't like being covered up. But then again, I know why we have to wear them. It's a health reason for everybody. I gotta find more boxer shorts. I would love to have more boxer shorts. Women's underwear that are like boxers. They have the ones for the men, and I think they have them for women too. I think. But they're made out of bamboo, and I'd love to try them. But they make a giant point to show the sack in the front for the men, and that it is a pocket there for their junk. So other than, I mean, being at home and wearing them under my clothes, I guess wouldn't be a big deal. But like, I tend to, if I'm wearing them things, I tend to walk outside like I'm wearing a pair of shorts because they go down my leg like a pair of shorts. So I guess I could, I guess I could put a sock in it, and people would wonder, "Are you a dude?" Just another thing I would do to make people think. Think what you want, man. Think what you want. That's the joy of life. I think for now I'm going to get on off of here because I'm tired. Again. Oh, you know what I didn't do? That's why I'm tired. I didn't take my meds yet. And I found... There's my glasses. I can never find my glasses. That reminds me of that movie, My Girl. He needs his glasses. He can't see without his glasses. No. Oh. I was sitting on them. Party on. Oh. They're going to strike me for copyright. What time is it? 7. You got an hour and a half, dude. No, it ain't happening right now. Unless you want Charlie's. Wherever that went. Where did you? Oh, there it is. Here, Squeaks. Oh, that's got finished already. I don't know where Charlie's other one went. I think y'all ate it all. So, I think you're screwed. But I found that taking my meds with water instead of coffee, I can just swallow the pills easier. And I'm going to do this off camera. I do it off camera, again, because I have a very unsavory, and I have these gummies I'm going to take. I have an unsavory gag reflex, and I know at least some of my audience don't like that. So, and then the biotin. Collagen and biotin. I started taking those. They do make me feel better. They do help me. It might be why I've got so much hair. But that's something I'm doing different than I used to do, is taking the collagen and the biotin. I wonder if they're making me gain weight. I'll have to Google that. But I won't be Googling it right now in front of you because I just don't feel like it. Now the lentils are cooked. Add a little bit more rice to that because it's just a little... It's like soup. I wonder if I've got veggies. It's not my favorite blend of veggies because there's, I mean... And that's probably why I have some left. Peas and carrots. But... And probably might not taste so great with the spaghetti sauce. But I always, if I have them, I always try to put veggies in my food. And then I noticed I also have oh, that's gonna thicken it up a little bit too because of the peas. I keep chia seeds. For one thing, they're good for you. For one thing, another thing, they're full of protein. They fill you up. And if you're desperate for greens, for like salad greens, and you do a microgreen thing with these, a couple of days you got green. And you got seeds for days. The only thing I don't like about them is the texture. But when they're wet, if you bake them, they feel like poppy seeds, like in bread. But they kind of get a tapioca texture to them when they've soaked water. They don't really have much of a flavor to them. Let's see. And do they have calories? Oh, let's see. 4 tablespoons is 150 calories. That's great to know, Tressa. I just dumped a whole bunch. I'm not going to eat all of that at once either. So we'll just cook that up and whatever. Not my favorite. Probably won't. I know. I'm hungry today. I probably eat the whole thing throughout the day. That's what I do. Smoked my head on the open cabinet. I had left the cabinet door open, and I split down the middle of my forehead. Reminded me that I had a migraine today. Not a migraine, a headache today. But yeah, I think the collagen and the biotin might be making me gain weight. I'm going to Google it. And it's kind of conflicting. Google is always like that, though. So, yes and no. Maybe I'm taking too many of them because I had the powder and I was putting it in my coffee every day. I haven't been able to do that in a week. Maybe I was taking enough of it, and I haven't taken enough of it because I ran out of the powder. Because I was putting it in my coffee because I'm like, okay, collagen, it's good for me. It's good for my skin. I was hoping to help reduce this wrinkle right here. Mom says, I'm not going to lie, it's still there. I'm like, thanks, Mom. Old woman. I was hoping to reduce that. But I noticed that I've started to get a lip line, which I used to have really thin lips. But I'm starting to get a lip line. And I used to... What is that? I guess I have to brush my teeth, but I haven't done that yet this morning because it's now 7 something in the morning. And I will. But I really forgot what I was saying. My teeth distracted me. Oh yeah, the wrinkle on my forehead. Thanks, Bob. No, maybe it's because I did run out of the powder and I was drinking it in my coffee every day. Speaking of coffee, I need a sip of that. Let's see, these beauty supplements. Healthy hair, skin, and nails, but it says biotin, which I'm taking, and a separate pill. Keratin, vitamin C, and E. But let's see else. And it says take two gummies a day. Maybe it's the biotin. Let's check that out. Welp. I think I found probably the solution, and I think I'm going to have to not take that stuff. I'm going to get, well, there's vitamin C in the I lost my mind again. In the collagen. There's vitamin C in the collagen. I'd have thought the collagen, because it's a meat product, would have made you gain weight. Oh, but there's vitamin C in that. And the only thing that I don't have in pill form is keratin and E. But, I mean, I'm going to have to check my one daily and see what's in that. Ouch. My back. I'm old, guys. See if there's that E and keratin in that. Because honestly, if it's... There's my one daily. And A, E, C, D, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B. I can read better without those things. By B6, B12. I am biotin out the bottom end, you guys. No wonder I'm gaining weight. Or I feel like I am. Alright. Well. These things. Trash. Obviously I already have healthy hair and skin. So guess what? These things, I'm throwing them in the trash. I'm done with them. And I'm not doing away with my one-a-day vitamin. See? In the trash. I'm not doing away with my one-a-day vitamin because I need the other vitamins in that. But that was biotin, biotin, biotin. And no wonder I feel like I'm gaining weight. I don't need all of that. Like I said, do I need healthy hair stuff? No. Nails, maybe, because I cracked this one. But actually, I stubbed it. You know how you stub your tail? Your tail. Stub your tail. Stub your toe. Well, I stubbed. I think I was screwing something in, and I missed, and I stubbed my finger. But my nails, actually, they're dirty because whatever, but I keep them short because I craft. But they're actually pretty dang healthy too. And I don't have like dull skin either. I mean, so, all right. Now I think I might have found the root of the issue. All right. Well, there's one mystery solved. Squeaky, are you playing? Do you want to play? Oh my. Maybe he wants. We'll see if that helps. I bought that kitten crunchy kitten food. You know who eats it? Squeaky. I leave it on the floor for the kitten. Squeaky's eating it. She eats the wet food all the time, which is a very bad habit for her to have because that's expensive. So, like I said, there might be one mystery solved. Woo! So I guess I'm going to get on off of here. I don't know where that came from because I just started talking like that. Sound like I got dentures or something, and I don't. If I had dentures, they wouldn't be that color. See if my food's done. I turned it off because it didn't need to cook any further. Oh yeah, it's done. So it is breakfast time for me. And adding the chia and the vegetables made it more of a sloppy Joe consistency than a soup. Soup is messy and it burns you, and that's and it doesn't matter it doesn't matter. Soup doesn't feel safe. It doesn't feel hearty to me. It doesn't feel like I'm eating a meal. It feels like I'm drinking a meal, and it doesn't satisfy my craving for food. So I make it into a sloppy Joe consistency. And I fill it with rice because, yes, rice is a carb. It's a good carb, but it's still a carb. Ow! And I put more rice in it than I put, or not rice. I put more beans in it than I do rice. And again, that's another reason why I am farty all the time. Actually, not really. Because if you eat enough of it... Am my light on? Oh, that's the light that's on. If you eat enough of it, your body's used to the fiber. But if you upset that, like I did going on vacation, which I will be again in August, then your body has to get re-used to it. So, farting with Aunt T! Science facts with Aunt T! Yay! I don't mind. I tasted the chia. I don't really mind it now. I used to not like it because I don't like the texture of tapioca. And it's not as big as tapioca, and I ought to really get over that because I'll be sitting here eating peas, which is the same kind of texture. But I do like peas. Mind your P's and Q's. Mind your P's and Q's. I went southern there for a second. Hung out with Pam too much. Okay, so breakfast is ready. I solved a few mysteries today. I made myself an outro and got my trash out. So I'm going to go and have breakfast. Probably fall asleep to some ASMR and some mindless apps. You have a good day. I'll see you later. Bye.